Hey, what's up, guys? It's going to be the week 31 recap. I started off with OPGN. Let's see, where the heck is this scroller at? The heck? Oh, duh. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so started off with OPGN. I came up here. It's my area of interest. I saw it topping out right here. I thought it was going to form a lower high. I shorted here and covered, and then I drew in a trend line. I was like, all right, well, I think this thing's going to push a little bit higher. I left it alone. I came back a little bit later on in the day, and I drew in another trend line. Had another pop over here. It failed, had a pretty big wash, 50-cent wash. Came up here, I shorted, I covered, and I was just like, man. Then it had another pop back over here, and this is where I made up my money. So I had two scratches on the trade, wasn't doing very good. I was able to kind of relax a little bit. I shorted right here. Covered. I shorted again. I scalped it. Is kind of doing a curl right here, and I covered the back down here. Had a pretty decent move. I was able to end green on the trade. Obviously, not my best trade. I do remember taking this one. Just I took it. I got too overexcited for it. Like where I covered at, I should have been shorting that, or like on the backside over here, and then like risking the high this week, and I would have been fine. But uh, I didn't start off too great. It is what it is. But then I traded SINT. Took a loss on this one. Been trying to write in notes and stuff. That's when I got stubborn. I was shorting an extension, which my mentor has been kind of on me about. So this long wick, I shorted the spike, covered in the wash. I shorted again, covered in the wash, shorted, covered for a loss, shorted. I let this thing get way too far away from me. Then I shorted again, got another cut, shorted again, got another cut, shorted again, covered. Not great trading. Like that's one of my biggest problems is like once things start going bad, they just kind of get away from me. I shorted down here. Honestly, I should have covered right here. Then I could have reshorted, but I covered just in the money. Not a great trade at all. I ended red on this trade. I also traded CETX. Where are you? CETX. So I took this one long at the beginning, which is I'm actually really glad that I took it long. Where I think I took it. What the heck? Huh. Where did I take it long at? I'm pretty sure I took it long here. Covered. Because I remember, yeah, it was like, because I remember I took a small uh, position here, um, covered, and then I longed it with full size here at the break of this, cover, then I longed here again, covered for loss, longed, covered, then I came down here and then I shorted here and it got stopped out. And so I have a small loss on the short and then a pretty decent sized win on the long. Um, then EVB, ENVB. Let's see. So this was also not good because I don't know why I didn't cut this thing off. I shorted here, covered here, short. Oh no, I think that's a long because I got I have a long and I have a short. So like it's gonna be really confusing because I have I've been trying to switch it up quite a bit. Shorted here, I'm assuming I covered up here because I have a small loss on the short. Um, Obviously my notes have not been all that great. There's my long right there. Cover, cover up here last little bit. Then I think I switched short right here because I covered, shorted again. Add to my short position, then cut it off in the money. Short, cover, short, cover, and so yeah, it's been a long week. I've never traded this many tickers in a week before ever. So like I'm all over the dang place, but I absolutely kicked butt on this trade. I mean that's a pretty dang good fade too. So I mean I took it long and I took it short. I got wins on both. Um, then yesterday I had an amazing day. I went 4 for 4 yesterday. Um, I went long again, which is another thing that I want to like talk about. So it's been crazy for me. Like when I long something, I have a super tight risk because I I'm definitely not long biased. I don't like buying stocks and then selling them higher because I've seen these things pop and then just dump all the way down. But there's been a higher volume, and I've gotten wrecked on shorting high volume stocks, so I started longing them. But it's crazy to me how much tighter my stops are when I'm longing a stock than when I'm shorting. I'm so short biased that it's like I'll I'll let it get away from me, and that's not good at all. But anyways, I longed here, cover, and I covered the last down here, and I left this alone. I remember this is a micro float. I wanted to long it again at open, but right when it opened, it had a little pop and then just dumped. I wanted to see this pop up here, kind of consolidate, and I wanted to take this for a nice long, but this thing just got wrecked. So I left it alone. Then I traded OGI. Came up here. I shorted here. I remember. So there was a heat map that came in on Bookmap. I wanted up here, but I saw two different heat maps start stacking above each other, and I was just like, man, I drew in a trend line. I was like, man, I think this thing's just gonna, I think it's just gonna keep grinding down. I was like, I went short here, risking 2 cents, looking for covers, covered. It popped up to where I was looking at. I shorted, and then I covered into the wash, and I had a nice little win here. Um, this was just a scalp, but it's still worked out, so I was happy with it. I'm trying to scalp a little bit and have like very tight risk and looking for 5-10 cents and just to add to my winners. Uh, I also traded PHUN. I shorted here, covered here, shorted here, covered for this was basically a scratch trade because of letting my trade go against me too much. Like I was saying, like if this is a long, like if you could reverse this, I never would have let the stock get past my entry point. There's no way in hell because I would have been so scared this thing would have just tanked. So I don't understand why I allow my risk to get away from me, and I'm glad that I've been starting to take longs because I don't think I would have connected the dots until I started looking at my longs and like how tight of risk I have. But this thing popped up here. I had a stuff right here. I shorted, covered, shorted, cover, shorted, cover. I scalped this short, cover. I think that was about it. Pretty sure. Yeah, I missed this move right here. This would have been nice for nice, more of an unwind. But then I killed this stock. This one was nice. My friend Gabby just wrecked this stock. So I missed the move at the open. She got it like I think she got it in pre-market, and I want to say she got like over in here or like she might have even got up in here. But anyways, this thing has so much range. That's like $18, and I ended up my last cover was 11.89, but I didn't get the main move. I got up here, I shorted here, shorted, cover, and I covered the last little bit down here. But I mean, I had like a 1386 average or something like that. 1346 average, and I covered way down here, and I crushed it. It was a pretty good week. I would put up my picture of my trader view. I have completely turned my account around, and in like a week or two, I'm almost back up to like where I was before I went through my giant rough patch. So I've been happy with my performance, um, but uh, it. There's always room for improvement. Then today I traded Seal. Uh, this was kind of all over the dang place. I shorted up here. I saw this lower high. I really wanted to get in here, but I figured my coach was going to kill me. Um, I did anyways, honestly. I shorted here, shorted again, covered, popped back up here, short, short, cover, like the entire position. Once I added here, I had like a average up here. I covered it all up here, and then this is where it got I got overexcited. I started scaling into this area, and I honestly I let it get too far away from me, and started scaling in here. I was talking to my buddy Chad, and I mean, it just kept going. I covered, shorted, covered. This I gave back pretty much all of my amazing trades in the morning, just being stupid, and you know, it is what it is. Finally, I saw it pop over 10. I saw it stuff. I shorted, cover, and I think, yeah. Then the next one I traded was uh, ENTX. And this thing I got back over here. I shorted cover, cover, cover. I left it alone. Came back over here. Shorted cover, cover, cover. And yeah, so I mean not too bad. Um, you know, working on little baby steps, trying to keep my consistency up, and just working on my mentality of things. You know, I've been trying to dive in. I use these things to go back. This is my journal. This is my uh, my way where I can see like what I'm doing good, what I'm doing bad, and then kind of work on it. I started throwing this on my Instagram and on YouTube and stuff, and people started actually watching this. So I hope you guys are getting information from this. But the lesson for me is, just it's going to take longer to get to where I want to be, and just enjoy the process and have fun with it. I'm trading while I'm at work, and it's been awesome. Just relaxing, and I'm still paying the bills with the full time job, and I'm getting to trade at the same time and having a good time with it. So I just need to stay relaxed, and keep doing what I'm doing. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll be back next week. Later.